to understand. What processes contribute to the generation and dissipation and maintenance. We want to improve the techniques for warning and prediction. We want ultimately to learn how to modify the spiller.
Hello fellow AMS members, my name is Jordan Evans and I'm an undergraduate broadcast meteorology student at Arizona State University. My interest in atmospheric sciences began when I was just 5 years old when a tornado outbreak struck Kansas City in May of 2003. It was that night, watching meteorologists for hours on TV, when I knew exactly what I wanted to do. Nearly 17 years later, I will graduate in May as a meteorologist and am looking forward to my first job on the air. As the climate continues to warm, it is important that all of us continue to inform the public about the dangers that the climate crisis poses by sorting out what is fact and what is fiction.
Welcome everyone to the American Meteorological Society Student Conference. I am Jonathan Klepaski, a United States Navy veteran and senior at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. I fell in love with meteorology as a small boy after witnessing tornado damage in my hometown and watching the movie Twister in theaters. I would then spend the next 23 years researching and forecasting meteorology in high school and in the United States Navy. I plan on moving on to graduate school and or working for the National Weather Service. I look forward to meeting you.
Hey everyone, my name is Melissa Piper and I'm a senior in meteorology at Iowa State University. My interest in meteorology really started in 8th grade when I participated in Science Olympiad and got to learn about all things meteorology from undergrad students at Valparaiso University, even getting the chance to launch a weather balloon with them. Currently, I'm in Costa Rica participating in the OTREC field campaign, where I've been having the chance to launch even more weather balloons and pursue my passion of research in hurricanes and tropical meteorology.
Hello everyone, I am Li Jingyi from Chinese Academy of Meteorological Sciences. I am a master's student majoring in climatology. Meteorology affects our lives and health. For example, in the winter of recent years, the heat problem has become very disturbing to us. Let's study and explore together to cope with the weather, climate, and environmental changes.
Hi everyone, my name is Keenan Yuri and I'm a second-year PhD student at Penn State. Like many people in the field, I was fascinated by weather when I was young, but I also was really curious about how and why the weather was occurring. Throughout my undergraduate career, I took part in many different internships and research opportunities, which has led me to do research today on improving predictions of convection initiation.
Hey everyone, my name is Harag, and my love of meteorology started when I was just a little boy. I was always blown away when our local weather person on TV could predict rainfall. That nudged me to start understanding this art through scholastic catalog books about severe weather, which then sprouted into something I could have never anticipated. Fast forward to now, those scholastic catalog books has turned into a mountain of mostly unread research papers while I complete my master's at the University of Oklahoma, studying the MJO. I plan on continuing my career in academia in hopes of eventually teaching the science we all know and love to the future generation of meteorologists.
Hi everyone, my name is Leanne Jakowski and I'm a grad student at the University of Massachusetts Lowell. Unlike most of you who knew that you wanted to pursue meteorology from a very young age, I actually stumbled across this career completely by chance. In 2009, while I was pursuing a business degree, I took an intro to meteorology class to fulfill a gen ed for no other reason other than the fact that it fit into my schedule. My dad actually joked at the time that it was a perfect career for me because it was a blend of fashion and science and he could totally see me on Channel 5. Well, fast forward several years into my business career, completely miserable, and I figured maybe meteorology wasn't such a bad idea after all. So I quit my job, turned my life upside down, and went back to school at the age of 27. I definitely had no idea how much math and physics was involved, but I survived, and so will you. I finished my undergrad last May, and I'm now working on my master's. After several internships, including the National Weather Center REU and a broadcast internship at Boston 25, it turns out broadcast is where my passion lies after all. So as much as I hate to admit it, Dad, you were right.
Hi, I'm Chris Tuftedahl, and I've been interested in storms for as long as I can remember, which is pretty typical of people within our field. However, my path to where I'm at today has been anything but typical. After high school, I toured in a metal band for 5 years, but my passion for weather never went away. Now I'm a PhD student at Stony Brook University, where I'm studying tornadoes with radar. After I finish my PhD, I plan to pursue a career as a research scientist or a professor, continuing to study what I enjoyed as a kid.
Hi everyone, my name is Margaret Orr and I'm a second-year master's student at the University of Georgia, where I study climate change communication. What first got me into weather was a very passionate environmental science teacher when I was in high school, who taught me how to love and care about the planet and the processes that go on the planet. When I got to the University of Delaware, what really got me interested in weather and atmospheric science was my first meteorology class that I took as a freshman. Eventually, I combined this with my lifelong love of writing and got into climate change communication, where my goal is to design messages and add to the conversation about climate change so that we can really make a difference and save the world.
Hi everyone, I'm Isabel Fajardo and I'm a senior undergraduate student at the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. I first fell in love with the weather when a guest speaker came to talk at my elementary school, but he didn't really have an answer to my question, so I went to this library and just fell in love with the weather. So now I hope to inspire future generations to do the same. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Knox at the University of Georgia's Atmospheric Sciences program on the UGA campus very close to Sanford Stadium. Go Dogs! I got interested in meteorology at the age of 4 when a funnel cloud went over a baseball stadium where I was watching an Atlanta Braves game. The very next year, my aunt sent me a book about the weather, and I turned to my bemused family and said, I'm going to be a meteorologist, and I've been a meteorologist ever since. I teach here at UGA large introductory classes, which I love. Sometimes I wear a bathrobe to illustrate not just the dry, but also the wet adiabatic lapse rate. I have a lot of fun teaching students, and I hope to do that in the future as well. Go Dogs!
Hi, I'm Keith Sider, Executive Director for the American Meteorological Society. I wanted to go into weather even before I went into kindergarten, but what really sealed the deal for me was living through the Palm Sunday tornadoes that went through central Ohio in the early 60s. I was only 8 when those happened, but I still vividly remember them. It just sparked my interest in ways that nothing could quench, and I've never looked back.
Hello everyone, for the beautiful island of Puerto Rico, my name is Carlos Omar Rivera and I study geology.
Hi, my name is Angeline Nieves and I study industrial engineering.
And I'm Ricardo Capriles and I study mechanical engineering.
We also study meteorology because the island of Puerto Rico is prone to be severely impacted by natural disasters, and we want the people to become more and more resilient.
Along with our majors, we study atmospheric sciences and meteorology because we want to combine it to better inform our community.
We hope that you enjoy the conference of AMS and the centennial of AMS.
Adiós.
Gracias.
Hasta luego.